Good morning. This is Swarali and Gulafshan, and today we will be discussing machine learning versus deep learning. Related to AI and machine learning, deep learning is a subset of machine learning, which is itself a subset of artificial intelligence. The concept of AI has been around since the 1950s with the goal of making computers able to think and reason in a similar way to humans. Deep learning goes beyond machine learning by creating more complex hierarchical models meant to mimic how humans learn new information. Neural networks drive deep learning in the context of AI and machine learning. A model is a mathematical algorithm that is trained to come to the same result or prediction that a human expert would when provided the same information. In deep learning, the algorithms are inspired by the structure of the human brain and known as neural networks. Deep learning, driving the future, many recent advances in AI were made possible by deep learning. How does deep learning work? While the original goal for AI was to broadly make machines able to do things that would otherwise require human intelligence, the idea has been refined in the decades since.
Deep learning is focused on improving that process of machine learning new things. With rule based AI and ML, a data scientist determines the rule and dataset features to include models, which drives how those models operate. With deep learning, the data scientist feeds raw data into an algorithm. The system then analyzes that data without specific rules or features pre programmed into it. Once the system makes its prediction, they are checked against a separate set of data for accuracy. The level of accuracy of these predictions or lack of thereof then informs the next set of prediction the system makes. The deep in deep learning refers to many layers the neural network accumulates over time, with performance improving as network gets better, deeper. Each level of network processes its input data into a specific way, which then informs the new next layer. So the output from one layer becomes the input for next. Training deep learning networks is time consuming and requires large amount of data to be ingested and tested against the system gradually refines its model. Neural nets has been around since 1950s, but only in recent years have both computation power and data storage capabilities advanced to the point where deep learning algorithm can be used to create exciting new technologies. For example, deep learning neural networks that have made it possible for computers to carry out tasks like speech recognition, computer vision, bioinformatics, and medical image analysis. Deep learning versus machine learning. While all deep learning is machine learning, not all machine learning is deep learning. Both technologies involve training against test data to determine which model best fits the data. However, traditional machine learning methods require a certain level of human interaction to reprocess the data before the algorithm can be applied. Machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence. It aims is to give computers the ability to learn without being specifically programmed on what output to deliver. The algorithms used by machine learning help the computer learn how to recognize things. This training can be tedious and require a significant amount of human effort. Deep learning algorithms go a step further by creating hierarchical models meant to mirror our own brain's thought processes. रिकॉर्ड करना है 2 मिनट कहाँ थी मैं Deep learning algorithm goes a step further by creating hierarchical model meant to mirror our own brain's thought processes. It uses a multi-layered neural network that does not require processing the input data in order to produce a result. Data scientists feed the raw data into the algorithm. The system analyzes the data and based on what it already knows and what it can infer from the new data and makes a prediction. The advantage of deep learning is that it can process data in ways that simple rules based AI cannot. The technology can be used to drive clear business outcomes as diverse as improved fraud detection, increased crop yields, improved accuracy of warehouse inventory control systems, and many others.